Boy, we got some fresh out of the mailbox with a twist. I gotta admit, one of the coolest things other than meeting people at Scent Explore was having a conversation with the people over at Amouage. It's the first time me meeting them, and of course meeting my favorite Cecile, which by far is like my favorite perfumer hands down, and that's why she won awards, because she's like the biggest in the fucking game. We're BFFs now. However, Amouage was gracious enough to bless the kid with samples of their new Odyssey Escape line that's gonna be releasing in January. We're gonna unbox them and smell them together, and I'm gonna give you a true first impressions. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out the new, not yet released. Some people get exclusives, I get beyond exclusives. Amouage Odyssey Escape line.
We're all alone. Yeah, best friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. So I took the cellophane wrapper off. I haven't smelled any of the fragrances yet, but here's the presentation of the Amouage Odyssey collection, the Escape Odyssey collection. Now there's 4 2 ml samples in here, and these are the fragrance names listed: Lineage, Search, Guidance, and Purpose. I don't necessarily know what the significance is behind these particular fragrances, because that would require me paying attention, and I don't. And we all know at the end of the day, it's not about this and that, this has this story, whatever. It's more so about the scent profile for me. I'm for dummies. I am for basic. I am for regular degular. Does it smell good to Cuba or does it not? Is that the end-all be-all opinion? Absolutely not. Who am I? Biggest in the game. Just a regular ass dude giving you his personal opinion, and if our nose aligns, perfect, and if they don't, you suck. All right, so let's open this joint up and let's get right into it. Beautiful sample presentation here. It's like a little embossing and shit in the back as well. Oman, Amouage, the gift of kings. All right, so we'll open this joint up because I'm used to dropping everything. Here are the 4 sample 2 ml joints, and let's get to snorting. All right, so the first one I just pulled up is Search. It's gonna be tough for you guys to read it, but Search. I don't know what the notes of these particular fragrances are. I didn't get the breakdown of the notes, I don't think. But we all know I don't really care about notes, and notes don't dictate shit, really. So I'm just gonna let you know my true opinion on all these fragrances and see if it's good. So Search, let's spray this joint and see how good it is. Search by Amouage Odyssey Escape. That's interesting. There is a sour, bitter citrus opening with a lot of smoke. A lot of incensey smoke. We got some woody aspect here. It's really burnt, woody, smoky, bitter grapefruit or sour orange kind of vibe. There's also components of like some sort of white floral here, maybe petitgrain, but it's not too pungent because that smoke is kind of overwhelming along with that bitter orange. I want to say it's petitgrain or neroli. There is elements of neroli in there, but it isn't on the top. The top is really bitter, sour orange mixed with smoky woods. It's actually a very interesting fragrance. It's smoky and slightly musty, but bright and bitter. So it's really like a weird like seesaw effect that I'm getting here with that smoky and that fresh bitterness. There's gotta be petitgrain or neroli in there that really helps bring up that sour bitterness, that orangey bitterness that's in here. Possibly orange blossom. Very, very different. I'm just gonna do test strips for now, and then I'll revisit them on skin just to see. But let's move on to the next one. All right, so the next one is Purpose. All right, let's give this joint a whirl. Purpose. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we got a little oud action here. More like an agarwood kind of action. A little wet. There's something in here that's sweet and sexy. Very smoky as well. Oudy. Oh man, this one is very interesting. I kind of like this. Ooh, whoa. What's that? What are we getting? What are we getting? A little goose pimple action. Okay. We got the goose pimple action, fam. You already know what time it is. The nose collide, but the goose pimples don't, doggy. This shit is lit. Oh man. This has some deep body, wearable oud, but you still get a little bit of that pungency that oud brings. There's also another one that has vibrancy in there and like an energetic feeling. You still have that, you're sitting in this smoky glass house, but there's also some dried fruit here. I wanna say like cranberry. I wanna say that there's bergamot in here. There's a leathery component. There's a suede component. Musk. like white musk, a little bit of a cotton-ish smell, and oud. This is very nice, very interesting so far. Purpose, and next one. All right, the next fragrance we're gonna try out is Lineage. Lineage. Let's give Lineage a whirl. Lineage. Let's see if Lineage keeps that purpose energy. Ooh, suntan lotion, Hawaiian tropic kind of coconutish vibe. Fresh with body, musky, coconut milk, Hawaiian tropic lotiony. Very unusual for the Amouage space. This is, what the fuck was going on here? This is like some straight up like chopping the fucking coconut kind of vibes I'm getting right now. Milky, vanillic, creamy, coconut, Hawaiian tropic vibes. Who is this Amouage? There's another note in here that I can't pinpoint that is familiar, but I don't know what it is. This is awesome for the warm weather. This has warm weather vibes written all over it. Again, it's vanillic, it's coconutty, it's creamy. Still has that smoky element. Maybe that's like the consistent factor across the board. I don't get much of an oud element here. I get a little bit of a white floral aspect. Not much citrus, more just vanillic, creamy, maybe musk, slight smoke, and coconut vibes. This is not in Amouage's space at all. It's completely different. This is kind of like a safe fragrance for Amouage, but with body, like the naturals that are in here. Like you just smell like this beautiful, real deal, like coconutty kind of smell for me. Very nice, but this one definitely caters to the warmer weather aspect. So y'all who don't get winters, this might be your great introduction to the Amouage space. On the safer side, I would say, but still has layers. It's not linear at all. Very nice. And last and certainly not least is Guidance. Amouage Guidance. I am running out of test strips. Do we have like a test strip distributor or something? I need like 1 million of these fucking things. Okay. Another one that's not, what's going on? I think Amouage is trying to hit like that mass appeal market a little bit. They're trying to hit you safe and then they're trying to hit you Amouage style with the smoky ouds. This is definitely on the unisex factor. For some reason, I'm getting this fresh, slightly sweet, as well as this yeasty cookie kind of smell, like crumbled cookies. Yeah, I'm getting a sweet crumbled cookie, yeasty kind of smell, like freshly baked, like out of the oven, so warm, crunchy, cookie, yeasty dough. There's also sweets of dried fruit. I want to say something like a, not prune, figgy, possible plum? Could be a figgy plumish kind of vibe here. Very nice, very wearable, completely unisex, maybe the most unisex out of the other fragrances that I've smelled. Let's try these real quick on skin. It's gonna be a lot of fucking headaches. So let's go back to search on skin. I'm gonna do search on skin so I can let that dry down. That's on the watch hand. And then I'm gonna go to purpose on the bracelet hand and let those dry down for a second and see how these joints do. I'll be right back. All right, little time has passed by. It's at probably dry. It's sitting around that midsection. So let's go with the watch hand first. Okay, so you definitely get that strong sour orange blossom smokiness from this fragrance. This was a little tart. I'm gonna say it right from rip, that's my least favorite from these entire 4. It has a freshness and it has some darkness, but for me, it's just too bitter, sour orangey, and it just reminds me of me like fisting the pig on Thanksgiving or Christmas before I'm throwing it in the oven. That's kind of what I'm getting from that sensation. It has this cumin-y, sour orange. It smells like marinade. It smells like un Cuban mojo to me, so it's not so much my vibe. It's not a bad fragrance, but it's not amazing off of my skin. That sour bitterness is just a little bit too punchy for me, but let's go to purpose. Oh, the oud here is wicked, you understand? Yeah, the oud is present. Do not get too close because the oud is gonna throw you off. It's got that oudy cumin vibe. So right here, we're in a safe zone. Over here, a little BO action. Over here is lit. Look. Piece of goose pimps. I don't gotta say anything else. Alright, second sprays have dried down. Let's see what's up. So Lineage. Amouage knows how to do that smoky oud so well. It's just, this is all, they're almost all have accents of like smoke. And from the other joint, I still get that cookie baked flavor. Maybe the Odyssey escape line is that, like, of memories of vacations or going on vacation. because you get smoky aspects, but you got one that has like coconutty vibes. You got another one that has that bitter orange soury vibes. You got that other unisex vibe. They all have this smoky essence. This is a very nice line. It's actually quite versatile, especially for the Amouage space. So I'm kind of impressed. So Amouage was gracious enough to bless me with a couple of samples, and since I got a couple of box samples, they go to y'all. You know I rarely do any giveaways. So it is the holiday season. I'm feeling a little festive courtesy of Amouage. So I'm gonna pick random people in the comment sections. I'm not on Telegram, I'm not on WhatsApp. So if my name is next to any of those things, Telegram or WhatsApp, it's a scam. You did not win. Don't message me telling me you won. I will message you Cubaknow only. No Telegram, no WhatsApp. Don't fall for the scams. You don't have to pay a damn thing. I'm gonna cover the shipping courtesy of me and Amouage. So I'm gonna be giving a couple of these sample joints away of this new line that is unreleased. So pay attention to your comments. Anything else other than Telegram, thank you to Amouage, and I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you